Have you ever found yourself doing something and asking yourself, why? Why did I do that? Why? I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't want to do that. But somehow you find yourself like doing it anyway. I mean, something silly, for example. So, like, this morning I woke up and the first thing I did, like most people, I went and put the kettle on and I made a cup of coffee. But as I was walking there, I was thinking, why? Why did I do that? I didn't even want a cup of coffee, but somehow it seems like my brain and all the parts of my body saying, yes, you must have coffee, you must have coffee, because that's just what I do. That's the routine, that's the pattern. My brain says, look, this is what you do in the morning. You wake up and you have your cup of coffee, you must do this. But there's the other part of me that says, oh, well, hold on a minute. I didn't want a cup of coffee, but you still find yourself doing it. Now, for you, it might not be a cup of coffee, you know. That's just me. It might be something else you find yourself doing over and over again. You think, why did you do that? I've had friends come up to me and go, Steve, look, I really want to give up smoking, and, they do their best, but somehow it's like this cigarette just ends up in their hands, and they're like puffing away. It's like, oh, where did that happen? And then they might have another one and another one, thinking, well, oh, I don't even remember having the last one. And it's crazy how, as people, we kind of get into these patterns and routines, and we never, hardly ever stop to ask us, why are we doing this? What purpose is this serving us? Do I even want to do this? And people go through their entire lives doing these same routines and patterns. Maybe they do stuff because their parents did it, or because their friends have done it, or because that's just the way it is. And it's crazy. We're not robots. We're not like copycats. We're not carbon copies. We do have our minds of our own. We have the ability to think and make decisions and make choices. I mean, how many times have we said, you know what, I wish I made a different choice. I wish this and I wish that. But somehow we still end up doing the same. It's like relationships. How many people going, oh, I can't believe I'm in this kind of relationship again. I'm like, well, hold on a minute. You're with the same kind of person. They're showing exactly the same characteristics as the other person, so you're not going to get different results by doing the same thing. That's almost like the definition of insanity. It's like you're doing the same thing, expecting different results, but it's not going to happen unless you change. And in some ways, I feel a bit of a hypocrite sometimes, because here, I just came to put some coffee in, and there's a spare empty glass jar. I'm like, why is that on the side? And then my brain says, well, you might need it. Might need it? It's been sitting there for a month. At what point am I gonna need it? Well, just in case you might need it. No, if I was gonna need it, I'd have used it by now, or I'd have done something. I'd have taken action. And they're just silly examples of stuff that we do. And I've had so many people come up to me recently and saying, look, I end up doing the same things over and over again. I want to change. And I said, well, start to change. Oh, well, I couldn't possibly. And then suddenly they're like, I couldn't possibly do that. I'm like, okay, so you want to change, but you don't want to change. Or which one is it? Because at some point, if you want to change these routines, guess what we have to do? We have to start. And that's where a lot of people struggle with. It's like, where do I start? And if that's you, I understand. I've been there, whether it's been writing, whether it's been setting up a business, whether it's been doing something new. It's kind of getting into that fear of, where do I start? What do I start? When do I start? How do I start? Start. Just start! And if you make a mistake, it doesn't matter, because it's all a learning process. But at some point we have to start. Now, that can be hard. So what I'm saying is, if you want somebody to help you, to be with you, to stand by you, just to kind of be that kind of cheerleader, to be that support, someone who's been there. I'm not talking about one of these six-figure coaches who will give you, do this, and this, and this. Oh, no. If you want somebody who actually has been there in the rough and knows those struggles, and actually is going to be patient, he's going to be, with you there all the way, and that's you, and you're struggling with whatever it is, you want to change something in your life, and you're just struggling, then just get in touch. There's message me, or you can go and visit my website, and let's work together. Come and see if we're a good fit, and let's do this. Hope you have an amazing day. Take care.